What's going on? Welcome to the live stream. Not real sure what I'm gonna do yet. I think I'm probably gonna do some start off with some rifting. Probably some regular rifting. Got the chicken build on right now. This is a late stream. I probably won't be live for too long. But I figured if I was going to play any, I might as well live stream it. Got my wife in there watching The Walking Dead. And I'm not going to watch it as a as I would normally watch it. I don't agree with the show anymore. For those of you that are familiar with The Walking Dead, the Saviors came in, took out one of the characters that was one of my favorite characters, and they're just going to kill off characters from the show like that. I don't see any point in watching it. Had to maneuver that guy into position. Can't find anything good. It's all stuff that I've heard several times over. I think they already took out the other one, it looks like. Yep. Thought I seen an elite over here somewhere. There it is. Oh, those are teleporters. Thought that guy was gonna get me. Thought I seen another orb. Kind of cool that the guard dog went straight after that guy. Bypassed everyone else. Dead. I don't even know what I got hit by. What's up, time? Almost got gargantuan swims out. That was a pain. Keep forgetting that if I die, I've got to spawn out dogs and Garg. I already took out the Rift Guardian. Must have been on the last floor.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
You got me a little bit. Might have to shut that off though. What's up, Time? Did you not hear me the first time? I figured you'd see it and know that I was on, or at least live. Oh, I said what's up the first time you said what's up. I figured you'd heard me. Did you get a notification for the live stream? Because I don't think I got one on the phone. So we can do bounties if you'd like. That didn't surprise me. Nobody's getting notifications here lately. There's a few people that have complained about it, honestly. I don't blame them either. I'd be mad. Alteration XC, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. I seen you was on Path of Exile earlier today. If you're here. I was out picking up my wife for work and then we had to go and get her car. Come to find out they didn't touch her car. They didn't even know it was in the shop. What the hell was I gonna do over here? I forget. I think I've already rolled everything as much as I can. Well, luckily I'm not For transportation wise, I'm not at work. I'm out of work for up to 2 weeks. I am not on hardcore. I wouldn't be able to play hardcore. I die way too much. There's a lot of us on here that don't actually play hardcore. I do see a lot of people playing hardcore though on live streaming, but they still have their core characters. Yeah. But at least you get to keep the Paragon if you die in hardcore. So you do get a better reward if you start another character. You get to start off not from scratch, but with something. Can you hear me, Time? I can see my mic moving. I don't see your mic moving.
It's because I wasn't talking.
Oh. So later than normal stream for me. I had my normal stream earlier.
I missed that.
Well, it was actually earlier than normal. So I kind of, I pushed a little bit into the time that I normally stream. It started about an hour or two early. Ended an hour or two early also. Starting back up late. Alteration XC on the YouTube side. He was streaming Diablo 3 the other day. Streamed Path of Exile today. He plays both of those. Ooh, goodies. Because I'm still low on him. I'm under 100 still. Because I started re-rolling stats on gear. So I ended up using my arm yesterday. And I'm back in a sling now. It's not too bad, as long as I've got all the buttons on here. Getting used to pushing the button somewhere else is the biggest thing. With the multi-shot, the Demon Hunter's multi-shot build, I ran that all of Season 12 pretty much, and I had it set up to where it was just one hand. Where I could do it one hand. I had number 1 and shift, which is vault, and shift is force stand still, of course. I recently developed force move button. I don't have a force stand still now. Playing like this. I'm at the next area if you want to teleport on me. Got most of the elites taken out.
If we're gonna do bounties, we're better off to party up and try to join a bug game.
Can we do that with being in a party?
I don't see why you couldn't. I mean,
So I was thinking about that. Or at least opening up our game for public bounties. But yeah, I was thinking about that earlier. Like, how would we do public bounties? Because it'd be a lot easier for us to do public bounties than just you and me. But Pigskin, he was on earlier with me. Told him I'd get on again. So if he's not solo rifting, he was doing 90s. Looked like he was speed farming 90s. Let's see if he wants to join us. Alteration, if you would like to join us too, feel free to do that. Matter of fact, I should probably should have swapped tags. Nope, don't start grabbing cables, cause. Now, where's your cable? Go plug it in your room. Well, there's one next to the couch. Ask Brittany if she can't find it. She started pulling cables. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not even the charger cable. There we go. I sent an invite. The other day when you was live streaming, that's my normal streaming time. Say it's 9 here right now in Central Time. It's normally between 4:30 and 7. $5 a.m. to 2 p.m. That'd be awesome to be able to work those days. Work those hours, I mean.
I hear goblins. Yep, there they are.
Gold goblins don't run that way. Go back. Well, I thought they were gold.
They were treasures.
Man, he had to die on the steps. Now I can't pick anything up.
I picked it up.
Well, I had to go up the steps to be able to grab it. I've got Discord also if you'd like to join that. If that's all Nightbot's gonna post, I'm gonna shut Nightbot down again.
Need to permanently terminate Nightbot.
Well, the newer bot wasn't posting the timers on YouTube. It'd do it on everything else, just not YouTube. The Nightbot was posting the timers. It just didn't have as much in it. Now it's not even posting. It's posting the like the stream timer. The old bot is still active. Or not the old one, but the new one's still active. Just the timers don't work. Yeah, the commands are still on there. There. Bots aren't working. Nightbot's commands I've taken out, but the timers are all still there. Watch Nightbot just start posting stuff all over the place. Oh, you got it. I'm gonna try to get pig skin in here too, if I can. Alteration, if you can hear me, join any chat room and I'll move you, me or Time will move you over. What's up?
There we go. I had myself muted. How's it going, guys?
It's going pretty good. We're getting ready to do some bounties. Had another guy. He will not be joining us though. The other guy that I have, my friends, I haven't spoken to for quite a while.
Gonna do some bounties really fast. Let me empty out my inventory.
Time, you know anybody that wants to do bounties?
Nope.
Does Copenhagen and all them play Diablo?
Yeah, sometimes, but they obviously have a preference for shooter game.
There Nightbot goes. Since I turned off all of the timers for Nightbot, turned them back on before this stream, and I had to basically disconnect Nightbot from the channel. Now he decides he wants to start posting. So you okay with 3-manning the bounties?
It's just gonna take a little bit longer. I mean, you're only on Torment 13. Mine's gonna be a little bit slower. I mean, you've seen the Skeletal Mage build in action. It's slow.
Yeah.
But it gets shit done.
What would you like to do, Time? You want to try to open it up for publics? Well, I guess if we open it up, it'd probably be a lot easier that way.
I'm not really sure how long it takes people to join. Normally, I mean, a single player joining publics is a lot faster, but it definitely does go by faster whenever you've got more people.
I'm going to go ahead and open it up to public to see if we can get somebody in
I'm
here.
not really sure one person makes that big a difference, but
If you're fine with doing 3-man, it ensures we get goblins if we get into like a blue pack or something. We can all hear each other.
I'm going to teleport to Act 1. Start taking care of that.
I think I'm in Act 5. So we could get ODs on here, but he's been playing other games. So I've got double treasure. And I'm dead.
man, dead?
Slow.
Yeah, like normal. That was a double elite pack.
That's a painful, you know, puzzle ring they just linked in chat. Frickin' primal puzzle ring. I still think primals and ancients should like give, you know, some kind of like bonus drop or something when you open up a, you know, a vault with a puzzle, you know, one of those.
I mean, of all the things that could be primals, why does it have to be a puzzle ring?
Yeah. Or a staff, cow staff.
Right? I got a treasure goblet on me if anybody wants it.
If it's basic, you can have it. If it's pets or blue, I'll definitely join.
You know, pet goblins do me no good. I get nothing from them.
What, do you have all of them already?
Yeah.
I got a double pet goblin earlier.
I didn't realize I had them all till I kept getting, you know, menagerous goblins and wasn't getting anything from them. Like, what the hell? Why aren't I getting any loot? It's because we probably have all the pets. They need to add more.
I'm surprised they haven't yet.
Me too.
It's all that Diablo 4 planning they're doing.
Let's hope.
There's definitely a new project in the making. I don't know if it's going to be Diablo 4 though. I'm kind of wondering if it's going to be some form of open world Diablo.
That might be fun.
Be the first open world game that I'd play. Did you say a new twist to it?
Well, think about it. They kind of set it up for that. You know, picking, you know, which path you're going to choose. You know, dark, you know, the dark path or the light side. You know.
There was one of the cinematics or something. I don't remember where it came from. Yeah.
I talked about that a while back. Well, my theory on that. Yeah, Tyrael makes it at the end of Act 5 after you defeat Mathiel.
Yeah. Now that man is stronger than angel and demon combined.
Which path will you know the Nephilim take? Dark path or the light? He makes that comment. Kind of makes you wonder, you know.
Be a war between Nephilims.
And they would likely be siding with heaven or hell.
Right. It would just fuel the war.
You're saying pet goblins? Right on me.
Uh-oh.
I pulled back. But can only hold it shit.
I'm jumping on
No,
you.
they just got away.
Oh, if it's one of those, just go ahead and take them out. That way you don't have to lose them too.
No, I walked around the corner and there they were before I could even do anything about it.
If you have like a light damage attack, you can try to just kind of damage them a little to keep them from teleporting.
No, my skeletons do it pretty well. But I had too many mages up at the time, and they would have completely destroyed them. Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
No big deal.
Don't affect me. I had that happen in a pug game earlier. I kept damaging, saying, "Come on, pet goblin, pet goblins." They were you know, finally, like, okay, they're gonna escape if it continues. So I just went on about my business and let them escape. And then everybody's, oh, why didn't you tell us about him? I said I did repeatedly. If you don't pay attention to chat, it's your fault.
No, it's not as bad as the people who get the vault goblins and just head on in there without telling anybody.
Well, there was a guy that got a bandit shrine. I didn't know what was going on. I thought he jumped into a rift and got a rift pack.
I've had a friend that's found a bandit shrine for us. He'd never seen one before. We were playing together. He just activated it. Guys, teleport to me fast. Why? There's so many treasure goblins.
First time I got one, I was pretty surprised. Like, what the hell is that? I've never seen that before. Thought it just had a big light bulb on the top of it. And of course, I lost most of them.
Do you need a ROM dollies?
I do not.
How about you, Alteration? Do you need a
What is
ROM
it?
dollies? ROM dollies gift adds the socket to weapons.
No, I've got everything that I need until I can get primals. I'm basically looking for better ancient legendaries right now, or more materials to re-roll what I already have.
Basically what I'm at. Wait, I should probably start killing things.
No, this is the tedious part. All that's left is grind after grind after grind.
I can't do that on Diablo 3 anymore.
What, repetitive grinding?
To get at least 1,000 Paragon. So I'll
Oh,
get back for me.
I don't even make it to 800 anymore. I just don't have the drive to play Diablo 3 that much.
I got to 800 last season.
I got
Nope, I did not. I made it to like 776 or something.
What was you saying, Alteration?
no. I played a monk last season and it drove me nuts. I couldn't get past Torment 13 because I couldn't get any gear drops.
I played a Wave of Light Monk last season. It wasn't too bad, but I didn't play it enough. Well, I played it long enough to figure out how to play the Wave of Light.
You were having to work a lot though too.
Yeah, started getting into work really bad.
I think I played Condemn last season. Well, I had that Barb and that Wizard too, but
Yeah, you said you'd never do Condemned, and then you tried it and fell in love with it.
I don't know that. I just got bored of what I had been playing and decided, you know, what the hell, let's try it.
I'll be back.
And it's fairly simple. You just hit a button and walk along. I mean,
Condemn does a decent amount of damage too when you get it the right way.
it's really, really cooldown dependent.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I'll probably get bored eventually.
Ow. Ow.
do Firebirds again.
You're gonna do Firebirds again?
Probably eventually. Maybe next season, I don't know.
I should probably do Barbarian next season.
They do a lot of damage, they just can't take a damn hit.
No, they can't. Started off this season with a wizard, and I just got so tired of dying all the time. I mean, you die a lot as a necromancer, but it's like tenfold on a wizard.
Should have made a crusader.
I know, that's what I'm thinking.
I mean, yeah, it was the condemned set for the season, so I mean, the perfect time to make it.
What was it? It was DMO for the wizards this season?
There's goblins here, the orange ones. I'm not sure. That's can't remember. Malevolent tormentors.
No, those are, I think, the
They
buffed
drop
out.
loot. Yeah, they drop pretty good loot. They have not been attacked yet. So
I'm here.
Some crafting materials. No.
Buffed up goblins.
crafting materials. That's the green one.
Yeah.
Odious collector.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking. Malevolent tormentors are the ones that are a little bit of an upgrade from the regular charger goblins.
Yeah. And then the blue ones are, each little blue one's equivalent to one of those there.
Oh
Blue ones are nice.
I love those.
If you want Crusader gear, if I get any condemned stuff, I can drop it for.
Oh, no, don't worry about it. Not for me. Necromancer. I've got a Witch Doctor too. I've been playing around with. Making on a Firebats build with him.
I drop Rakanesh's blade in town. I don't know if anybody needs skin. That's the old Diablo 2 throwback from the guy in Act 1 in the second area. He guards the portal to Tristram.
Yeah. I was doing that on my my throwback stream recently.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you was streaming Diablo 2.
It's fun to go back to older things sometimes.
I was gonna check out your videos, video on demands of the Diablo 2. I've seen someone streaming Diablo 2. Like he was live just the other day.
Shugo in Cope's channel was streaming it.
This guy's name was D2D2. He was playing seasonal, like ladder. I didn't know they had ladder anymore.
Yeah, they did a reset last December, actually.
That's a fairly simple thing to do. I mean, you know, you could do that with the skeleton crew. I mean, so it makes sense they'd still do it. Try to keep some life in Diablo 2.
It's still a really popular game.
Yeah, when you consider just how long it's been around, since '99.
Yep.
I think last time I seen there was a couple thousand people playing it. A couple of years ago.
Probably more than that. I mean, when you consider you've got US West and US East, plus you have Europe, you know, you have.
fucking hurts so much.
I've got to figure out where the 2 monsters left are.
That's the most annoying thing. Watch, they're all the way back at the beginning, and you search every door or every room.
Oh, jeez.
My tune on Black Desert just leveled something up. Probably fishing since I'm auto fishing.
And playing Warframe all at the same time.
Oh no, I'm not playing Warframe, I'm playing Diablo 3.
Yeah, the last 2 days I've seen Warframe up on your name. Like, I don't know if you fell asleep at the computer or walked away from it and left
I
it.
walked away. I just went and laid down and left everything running. Went to sleep. They don't time me out, so.
There's a lot of games that do that. Diablo 2 was one of them.
Yeah. Diablo 2 will time you out if you sit still. If you're moving, it won't. That's why it don't time. They used to have those anti-idle bots that would just keep you, like, your character moving or jumping or something every once in a while to reset the timer.
Oh, there's a trick that I used. Clicked on, I'd go up next to the okay, now this new bot's starting to spam Discord. Oh, wait, no, it caught up to the commands. Never mind. What was it? I would shift myself in between the stash and the wall in Act 1 and try to run to one of the NPCs on the other side of it. And the character would just run in place.
Yeah, but the real question is, was there really any point to it? Because, I mean, you didn't gain anything for sitting idle in Diablo 2.
If you didn't have enough room, drop an item on the ground. No, they would disappear. I don't remember why I did that, but I did have to do it for something.
Probably trading between characters.
That's probably it.
Since your stash was character limited, the trick was either to log out and log back in on your other character really fast before the game shut itself down, or bought the item on bought the item on one character to the other.
Have a mule account and have friends. That was mostly what I did. I had a whole bunch of mule accounts.
Yeah.
Like 3 different accounts full of just mules holding gear.
We're not gonna. We won't talk about account.
Account? You talking about Diablo 2?
Oh, accounts. I think I had like 16 accounts. Some of them were just full of hotos, and, you know, breaths of the dying and high runes. I mean, yeah.
Man, must have been some grinding.
You forget, me and my friend used to do upper level.
Uber leveling?
Yeah, we just we level people. They pay us an high rune to do it.
That's one way to get it.
I had, you know, my smite pally for getting the bosses into position. And I had my hammerden, you know, to take over after he wasn't needed. And, you know, and when it was time to kill the, you know, bosses, I brought in my smite pally and killed it.
You had to have a really powerful hammer to be able to do that too.
Yeah, yeah. I had pretty much perfect everything on all my characters. I mean, I played for like 8-9 years straight.
I got 2 blood thieves.
Great.
You guys want blood thieves?
What do you got?
Blood thieves.
No, I'm completely full of my blood judge right now.
What do you say, Time?
I don't want to have to freaking come back here and do this again, so kill him.
Alright. There is a trick to it. Teleport to town. And then teleport to me. And then whenever you go back, bring up your map and teleport to that waypoint. And it'll keep your town portal.
That's a whole lot of trouble for, you know, some blood shards that probably aren't going to give me any.
I don't know. I've geared up a lot of my characters just with blood shards from Kadala.
I've gotten some good stuff from blood shards, but not very often.
But at this point, I need just about, you know, perfect primal gloves to actually, you know, upgrade.
Needs more time.
Because of the stats on these regular gloves.
With the accounts on Diablo 2, though, I actually had 3 keys. I ran 2 accounts on my desktop, one of them under Sandbox, so that way I can have 2 of them at once. And then I had another account on my laptop. So I was.
Why so many? I mean, you could make unlimited accounts. I mean, with the same CD.
You couldn't play them both at the same time.
Well, that's true. You only really needed 2, though.
Yeah. The third one, I think I just left them in game so I could go and do bell runs by myself. Because it didn't matter where the other character was or the other players were, you'd get increased experience regardless.
And increased drop rates.
Right. That's what it was, magic finding. I did a lot of magic finding.
Needs more time.
Forget there used to be a way to get like 1200% magic find too.
I heard about that, but I never tried it.
You needed all them charms in your inventory.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that Diablo 3 can bring back, having the charms in your inventory.
You
I
mean
completely
Diablo
forgot.
2?
If Diablo 3 could have that. Hennessy and Soccer Moms. What's up, Mr. Ignat? Diablo 3 doesn't have anything that increases your stats in your inventory. And then your potion, you have to have your potion on you. You can't put it in, like, in your belt. That's another good thing with Diablo 2.
Yeah, but I mean, at least we get like basically bottomless potions, regardless of what it is.
That is true.
Yeah, but not instant to full health potions, you know,
Yeah.
with mana, yeah, that's what sucks.
You think BO4 is gonna suck? I don't know. Guess we'll see. I've still got to get it on PC. I might have to lower the quality of the game, or not the game, but the stream in order to run 60 frames per second on that game, because I'll definitely pick 60 frames over quality.
Oh god, I hate this fight.
So you're gonna get Discord anytime, Mr. Ignorant?
There we go.
Is that it?
Still got one more.
I barely even started this one. It's already done. I picked the easiest bounty on the entire act.
A lot of them really are simple. Just run through and that's the end of that. You kill 50 enemies here, well there's 50 at the start, plus the named mob you gotta kill.
Oh, hello. Almost killed me. So people can blurt out crazy stuff to you all day, yes. So people control you all day long. So if you get a Twitch bot, it'll post to Discord that you're live. Which I don't think mine did. Oh, it's not even connected to Discord.
These stupid patches going on WoW right now have BattleNet servers all screwed up.
It's got my Twitter feed all screwed up.
Oops. What's got your Twitter feed screwed up? Discord?
All the BattleNet stuff.
Oh.
Blizzard CS just keeps spamming, we're sorry, we're sorry, we're sorry.
they released the expansion crap for WoW.
On accident?
No, the pre-events that happen before the expansion starts. There's a couple of months before the expansions come out. They have a pre-event that leads up to the expansion being released, in which, you know, stuff happens in the world related to what's coming up.
You got enough male stalkers.
So it's got a whole bunch of crazy crap.
You need some more soccer mom stalkers, Mr. Ignorant. Are we missing one?
Hidden camp. That's it.
That doesn't give you Forgotten Souls, does it? No, it doesn't.
Nope.
So what a ripoff.
Looks like I lost the cash.
I got 5 of them.
I didn't, because I was probably in the boss when they were turned in and my inventory was full, which means it fell on the ground. And when I got kicked out of the boss's chamber, I lost it.
You
Would
could
it-
probably still go back to pick it up. I've had that happen before.
I was gonna say, shouldn't you be able to pick it up?
I'm not sure, because when it kicks you out, it actually closes that instance of the area. That's why it's timed.
Enjoying Mixer. Are you streaming on Mixer, Mr. Ignorant?
Yeah, there's nothing here.
Thanks for letting me down again, Kadala.
Search channels. Let's search for you, Mr. Ignorant. Yep, that is definitely you. And it's loud. YouTube's been getting on your nerves. Well, Mr. Ignorant, I am also live on Mixer right now, as we speak.
That's the one account I don't follow you on, is Mixer.
Gary is the only one that I know of that follows me on Mixer. Gary and Raptor. Do you guys want to do another bounty run?
Sure.
Mixer is Microsoft, so you'd have to make a Microsoft account.
And that ain't happening.
I tried going.
I've got that disabled on my Windows.
I tried doing just Mixer account, but it kept making me sign into it on Microsoft.
Let's see what happens. What? I didn't even know I had that thing. See you soon.
Need more time.
Start some bounties here in a sec. I need to see if I can get a socket on my shield that I just got.
You look like you could use a new item. What? I didn't even know I had that.
I'm dumping blood shards, so if I find a blood thief, I can easily get rid of him. I don't have anything in the way of him. Act 5.
Let's see. Need so many topaz. I'm gonna head to Act 2.
Let's complete the forest player disturbed event. I'm not seeing this.
Needs more time. Strike at your heart. Not ready yet.
Surprisingly, I got that. Baxter looked at me. I went to pet him. He jumped. Even though he's seen me. Double goblins, basic goblins though. I've already activated them.
There's no point now. You're dead.
Kinda got lucky I got them all. Bruno, thank you for the like. Mr. Ignat, I've got a question for you. Do you know a guy named Bad Boy? He's got a red emblem on his channel. Never seen him in a live stream, but I've seen he's commented on every single one of my last 600 videos.
Sounds like a #1 fan.
I've never seen him in a live stream though. It's always after the streams. It's always the video. He always comments. And it's the same comment every video. And he also uploads, but it's like once a month. Like, I have no idea where he came from, but he's been around for a long time, and it's always after the video is uploaded. He'll comment. I think it was shortly after you and me met up, Mr. Ignat, that I'd seen him. Blood Thieves, they're activated too. This chicken. This chicken's just quick. I'm gonna lose one of them. Yep. I almost lost both of them. Don't die. That was a waste.
I heard that.
I heard something.
Sound like what the fuck? That's what it sounded like.
Don't die.
Why is he sitting there and telling me that I don't have money?
I've got to revive checkpoint. Oh wait, I'm next to the checkpoint. Let me go to town. Too bad you can't run to town and click on something to remove the cooldowns. I mean, if it's in town, what's the big deal?
There is an item that causes you to bubble when you cast it.
Where in town, where you can. Oh, you're talking about town's portal.
I thought you, that's what I thought you were talking about was town portal.
Now, something in town that would take off the cooldowns. It would remove the cooldowns. Like if you die and you revive in town, just go and click on that. And
No, they're not going to do that. People would abuse it.
what the hell are these pets doing? They're just standing there. They would not go after this guy. There's still a deal over here.
Where is this guy? Holy crap. Oh, there he is. Nope.
Run away. I think that was probably my least favorite bounty. The one where you gotta go around and find the little urns. Skeletons come out of it and fight for you. In Act 5.
Yeah,
And the
there's
cemetery.
that one in Act 2 with the wolves you have to, whatever they're called, those NPCs, there's those 5 you have to find.
You go around and click on it and
Takes almost a half an hour to locate them all because they're usually spread everywhere.
yeah, it's about the same with this one. You sipping Hennessy? No, I'm not. It is it's Mio, caffeinated Mio. I can't drink coffee because I'm getting fat off of coffee. I think this last winter, I gained probably 30 or 40 pounds. About 30 pounds off of coffee. So that 10% is going to come by not drinking coffee. My bad, Baxter. I just kicked you in the head. You get fat off coffee? Yeah, if you put a half a cup of sugar in it.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, this Mio's sugar free. The sugar and milk fat. Now, I'm not going to drink it black. Say if the end of the world happens, I'll drink it black. But right now, I have a choice.
I drink no coffee.
Oh, that's like lifeblood.
No, that's Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper.
My weakness is these new Monster Hydros. Oh my god, I love those so much.
Those are the, like the Gatorade monsters, right?
Yeah. They've got the same stuff as regular monsters, but also kind of the I have no idea how they expect it to work, but they're still good.
Yeah, I don't drink those because, like, oh, this is good stuff. I'm just gonna keep on drinking them. End up drinking too much Monster, then throw my my regulation of caffeine out the window. It's got the electrolytes in it. It's like caffeinated Gatorade. Am I right?
Yeah. No, that's... What am I missing here? Oh no, okay, I'm done with this. What's left? Tristram?
Act-wise, not sure. I haven't gotten done with Act 5 yet. Act 2 and 5, I think, are the longest acts.
Destroy the tribute monuments. Ow. Every step of this Necromancer is like life and death.
Acts 1 and 4 are usually quick. Yeah, those are the quickest for me. Act 3 sucks too. Yeah. Say my least favorite would probably be about Act 2, then 5, then 3, then 1, and Act 4 is probably my favorite. There's some of them in Act 1, like kill 150 guys in Northern and Southern Highlands. Not a fan of that one. The Butcher, sometimes it's really hard to find the Butcher. Whenever they added the arrows to the bounties, definitely helped a lot. Before that, you'd have to go all the way around the entire map to find it.
Saves a lot of time.
Don't die. Run away.
My castle. Need my hand.
I'm not gonna do any damage to these guys. time. You basically cleared what was that, Act 4 really quick.
Act 3 is what I got first.
I had Act 5, but you in Act 4 now, and I did one bounty, you did the other 3. Already on Diablo, so I went to Act 1. Oh, I'm supposed to kill all enemies in here. I'm just blowing past everybody. Yeah, I blew past a whole bunch of them.
Takes a little while to get down to the butcher.
Yeah, that's one of them that I dislike on Act 1. It's Butcher. Doing the boss fight isn't too bad. Urzel's another one that's really hard to get to. Just takes forever to get to him.
And then once you're there, I mean, you just burn him down, go stage 2, and then does his little thing, and he's dead.
To get to him, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I've cleared the entire map just trying to get to an area that's just barely off the beaten path.
Oh, I absolutely hate the West March area.
It was really fun to play the first time you played through, though.
Yeah.
For me, at least.
Definitely added a good amount of content to the game.
Spirits are insane, but they will fight the stalker forever.
I guess you're waiting on time. Just gonna jump in there and try and run to him.
Diablo's daddy is just doing his, or it's, I don't know what it is.
I don't think anybody knows.
Diablo is just such a dramatic death. Oh, completely overly dramatic. And goodbye.
Yep, I didn't do anything. Just kind of stood here.
Kill Johannes in Act 1. Alright. Oh yeah, it gives me a good reason to come check out, see if the shin bone's here. Nope, sure isn't. I think I get more rainbow goblins than I've ever created the Staff of Hurting.
I need the plans, and that's it.
Now, where's this?
Oh hell, I missed one.
Throw all this garbage out of my inventory fast.
You have been busy. Please take this.
Oh, you guys ready?
Yeah.
One remaining.
I cannot carry anymore.
I've almost got 2 stash tabs full of cash.
You're gonna have a lot of crap to look at.
I just need a ancient or primal illusionary boot.
That's the
Couldn't
tricky
either.
way to get.
Ring or roll grandeur.
No Arog, but I've got a puzzle ring if you guys are interested in that.
I'm down.
I'm gonna pop it in Act 2.
I've got one too, so I'll bring it.
Alright.
Same. If I can find it.
I've only found 3 puzzle rings this season.
Oh god, I've gotten so many.
I've probably gotten about 5 or 6.
I haven't spent a lot of time in Torment 13 rings, which seem to drop puzzle rings more.
You know what I'm honestly surprised I'm not getting more of is primals from bounties this season. And that's primarily where I got most of them season 12.
Season 12. I kept finding primal furnaces.
Nice.
I
mine
think
was a
I
Soul
probably
Smasher.
found
Oh, you're probably
15
waiting
or
on me.
20 of them.
Oh my god.
I'm here.
I mean, I just got primal furnace after primal furnace. Didn't even realize they were good for crusaders. So I'll be like, great, another strength primal, and I'd just salvage it.
Kinda
I mean,
needed to go refresh.
I knew absolutely, nothing about Condemned Crusader.
I think that was the season that they became popular. Season 12. Before that, it was Hammerden.
Yeah, that's when I had my my wizard,
Not ready yet.
the Firebirds.
Yeah.
Got my primal sword, the forget what it is. That wizard's in mostly primals, I think.
That's how my Demon Hunter is. Multi-shot Demon Hunter. I got so many primals that season. Paragon 1100, I think. You almost got to Paragon 1000. I think that's mostly what burnt you out. Is I kept pushing you to play.
I just, I mean, that's the furthest I've ever made it. I usually don't even make it to 800. I just get bored and find something else. Honestly, I mean, Warframe's actually the first game I've actually enjoyed playing, for long periods of time since Diablo 2.
Whoops.
What do you consider long periods of time?
Well, I mean, I can play it non-stop without getting bored.
Oh, without getting bored.
If I had, 12 hours, I could play it for 12 hours and not get tired of it.
Season start, I'd get tired of playing this game. Well, season start, not really. The season starts. I mean, that's the most fun I have on Diablo's season start. Once you get into the grinding and stuff, is when I start getting bored. But I
mid-season.
Keep playing though.
There's always that like slight little glimmer that you might be better than you were last season. I don't know. That's what keeps me going personally.
I don't really worry about progression. I play till I get bored and find something else to do.
See, it's silly, but that's why I like rotate between games and stuff.
I play so many damn games.
All at the same time.
I want to get Shaun to play 7 Days to Die.
It's in my wish list. Double Goblin.
Played that very slightly.
Say delay this or play it.
I got 3,100 hours on Ark Survival Evolved.
Forget about that, and life is futile.
I try not to think about what I have in World of Warcraft.
Years.
I think this game I have the most time played, which is probably less than what time has on it.
I cannot figure out how to tell what my actual time played is on Diablo, because it's all broke up by character rather than just an option to see the total time.
Probably have to go through and count it up. I think total I've probably spent about 600 hours on this game.
Oh jeez, I have almost half that on one barbarian. And I'm not sure how that week works because I've deleted a lot of characters. What happens to all that time?
I think it still gets added on. It just shows you how much time you played on that character, on that class, not that specific character. Let me go look at it. Yeah, 381 hours on Barbarian, 459 on Demon Hunter, so that's 800 right there just in two of them. 18 Necromancer.
Oh my gosh.
600 hours on Monk, which isn't right. It's probably about 200 and something.
664 hours on Barbarian. 310, 57 minutes on Demon Hunter. 240 hours on Necromancer. 271 on Crusader. 288 on Monk. 375 and 58 minutes on Witch Doctor.
Vault's open time.
322 hours on Wizard. They're actually pretty even on time spent, other than Barbarian.
So my Demon Hunter's the only correct one. I got hacked a long time ago. Or my account got hacked into. Oh, I've got to go spin blood shards. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah, so do I.
Alright.
But I think it was about 350 to 400 hours was spent on my monk. They were running a bot on it and got my account banned. It was back when the auction house was available.
Needs more time.
Anything could happen.
I made just enough room for pick up those blood shards. So if we get another one, I'll probably have to go back again.
Ah, shit. Figured. Got ancient gloves, but the stats aren't right.
It's got crit chance, area damage, life per second, strength. I don't know what stats you need on it.
I need the crit hit damage and cooldown.
So you need double crit and cooldown.
Guess
Yeah,
you move blood shards.
yeah.
I was able to pick them all up though, so I don't have to go back. Luckily,
Yeah, I'd sacrifice too much damage to use those gloves.
I would say re-roll the stats, but you run too much of a risk of losing the ancient legendary with that. There's a lot that Kanai's cube really lacks for being able to make a difference.
I'll re-roll them just because the gloves do me no good. I mean,
so I've got a second set of everything.
I'm gonna have to sacrifice cooldown or, you know, damage, and I can't sacrifice either of the. The gloves are probably the one thing that I need very specific stats on the most of all.
Double crit is like a must on every pair of gloves too.
Yeah.
Kind of lucky I've
Those
got
are-
double crit on mine.
Those are the gloves I have at the moment. That's why it's going to be hard to replace them. Because,
Oh, yeah, that's a really good roll too.
yeah.
Plus with the thorns, I mean, you don't really need thorns with the condemn build, but
Yeah.
any
But
little bit of thorns helps.
And also the secondary resistance. And it's fire, which is a really good secondary resistance to have.
Avoid all those mortars. Man, it's the mortars that get me all the time. Alright, well, gentlemen, I'm going to pop out. Thanks for letting me join in.
Alright. We'll see you
All right,
later.
man. Have a good night.
Hey, y'all too.
Lose strength.
Are you ready? Maybe you can find a use for that. See you soon.
I cannot carry anymore.
I think I'll probably have to be getting off here soon too. I'm sure Aubrey is still awake.
Why is that?
Because I haven't told her to go to bed yet. I told her she could stay up a little bit later. Because I was in a very bad mood before I started streaming. I started streaming to get away from everybody. Or get away from the noise and everything. I told her, you go get the tablet. And put your damn toys away. And I'll let you stay up a little bit later. She's out there pushing the stroller, making really loud, obnoxious noises.
Being a kid.
Yep, pretty much. And mostly I just wanted her to go on and be quiet. Man. I rerolled this Mana Jammas. First reroll, Ancients. But the stats are not near as good as what I've got on. There's my last roll. Ancient. Awesome. I got Ancient. Perfect crit chance, life percentage. Instead of area damage. Gargantuan damage. I mean, they're better. A little bit better. They don't have area damage on them. 11% though.
That cow level's up.
I'm in here. And I am in dire need of legendaries. I've never been this short on legendaries before.
Not running enough T13 roots.
Something. Well, I spent a lot of them on re-rolling.
I haven't done any of that yet.
Like last season, I did a lot of upgrading rares. With the Demon Hunter, I did a lot of upgrading rares. I have to run to the bathroom. Oh, I ran out of Wild Crystal too, I think. Yeah, I did. Because my Wild Crystal's under 1,000.
You're not looting all them rares and salvaging them.
Nope, I stopped because I was at like 3,000.
Exactly. You never stop. You keep collecting because you're going to need them. Think ahead, man. Think ahead.
I think I'd get some treasure goblins that drop some.
Should get a lot of rares in here.
Yeah. I'm not gonna pick up the green.
Or a cow level, that'd be nice. I mean, the rainbow portal.
Can you get that in the cow level?
Oh, no, no. Well, if you ever got crap to do, man, you know, freaking let me know and just log into Diablo 2 and set in the game. Maybe move your mouse every once in a while, and I can farm legendaries and drop them in town. Then you come back, check, grab them up, loot them, salvage them.
I don't know how I'd be able to move my character though. Well, say when the time I'd be able to do that would be in the mornings. See, I like picking up the actual crystal vials. Saves so much time just picking up the crystal vial instead of having to pick up everything.
Not me, I'll loot everything.
Excuse me. It's a hiccup burp. Cannot carry anymore. Now, I'm coming. If I go to town, I won't get to loot. So, today's plans was kind of hectic to start off with. Last night, I went to bed. My arm was hurting really bad. So I had troubles falling asleep. Well, Aubrey's got this doll. One of them that if you lay it down, the eyes close. Set it up and the eyes open up. She's freaking out about it. So it was probably about 10:30. I made her take it downstairs into the basement and throw it away. Well, since my arm hurt, I couldn't get to sleep, so it was probably about 11:30. I was like half in and half out. She, which is an hour later, I was like that for about an hour. She comes down there sobbing about this damn doll. Like, ooh, I was mad. But I couldn't really take it out on her either. Because I don't blame her. The doll was creepy.
Yeah.
But I walked her back up to her bedroom, put her back down to sleep, and then spent another hour trying to fall asleep.
And then the doll showed up at your feet.
Yep.
Are you joking?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy, you got Chucky in your house.
Like, that would be pretty crazy. But we had to get up early to drive my wife to work so she can get her car checked out, because it's a newer Focus with a screwy transmission, so it jerks a lot while we're driving.
Well, you said it. It's a Ford. That explains it all. You don't need to say anymore.
Yep. So we got the extended warranties on it, all the extra warranty stuff, so that way it'd be covered. Because her mom had one, the same thing. It was the previous generation transmission design that they had. Well, they thought maybe this newer one wouldn't have it. Well, my wife's is. But so I didn't get very much sleep last night. Got home after that and I took a nap. My daughter played Diablo for 3 hours. Well, I took a nap.
Your daughter played Diablo 3?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Her mom's gonna be pissed when she finds out. Because I played Diablo 3 when she was a baby. And her mom didn't like it. Because she thought she would get nightmares from it. Like, she's a baby. She ain't gonna get nightmares from me going around saving the world. I mean, when she was born, I would put her in like that chest harness thing where she faces me, and she's basically strapped up against my chest. I'd have her in one of those things and she'd be facing forward watching the game while I was playing it. Not very bad fatherly, or that's not very bad adulting, I don't think, anyways. Yeah, that tells you how old this game is. But I got her to play it last night and she didn't want to get off. I had to kick her off to go to bed. Today I had to kick her off so I could play, or at least do YouTube stuff. But with the car situation though, I did a live stream before we went up to pick up my wife. The dealership never called me. Well, we went up to the dealership after I got her. They hadn't even touched the car. They didn't even know the car was there until we got there. It sat in their parking lot all day, not being attended to at all. My wife, which she takes medication for anxiety and depression and all that. They changed it and she's been on edge pretty much the last 3 weeks, and man, I was like, alright, we'll call you tomorrow. It's like, Brittany, let's go before you blow a head gasket.
Yeah, before she summons fireballs from the sky and wipes out the dealership.
Right. I mean, I don't blame her either, because I would have done the same thing. She made the appointment a week ago, and the guy still had the nerve to say, well, the transmission guys are a day behind. Like, well, if they're a day behind, then why did we make a schedule a week out? And then not even have it touched. Like, when I was trying to ask questions, she was butting in asking the question herself. But I took my arm out of the sling day before yesterday. It was Sunday.
Yep, screwed your arm up again.
Yep, it's back to its original pain level. It's actually a little bit worse.
Man, I told you to leave it in there.
Well, I've got to be able to use it to build the muscle back up. The muscle, I could feel like muscle pain from using it, for it not being used for so long.
It's only been like 4 or 5 days. Not been used for.
It was about a week that I didn't use it. But I hadn't used it at all. I've been told not to lift 5 pounds, any more than 5 pounds with it. I hadn't even lifted a pound. And even when I used it, I didn't even lift 5 pounds. Just had it out of the sling, letting it swing, picking up pins and miscellaneous stuff. And I'm dead.
Yeah, the whole no more than 5 pounds means, don't exceed 5 pounds ever. Not, well, you should lift 5 pounds.
I didn't even exceed 1 pound. That's what I'm saying.
Well, you probably really shouldn't, though. The whole 5 pound limits, in case you absolutely have to, kind of thing, though.
Well, it hurts pretty bad today, anyways. Yesterday, it didn't hurt as bad until I went to bed. One thing I had to do, didn't have much of a choice. Baxter, I think, is less than 5 pounds. Or he might be 5 pounds, maybe 10, I don't know. But he's not that big of a dog. And he was going crazy at the neighbors. So I tried to pick him up and he starts squirming, throwing his head back and forth. It's like, you little shit, stay still. Did you get all of them?
I think so.
I don't see any more trails. Very nice.
Yeah, they were all in that little narrowed area. I don't think they were able to run out in every direction, so I was able to blast them.
But after picking up Baxter and him doing that, man, that tore my arm up. I was live when that happened too. Yeah, I think that's why I was in a bad mood before I started streaming, because my arm hurt so bad.
Need help.
Biggest thing is the doctor cannot figure out what's wrong with it. She keeps doing x-rays, but the x-rays aren't showing anything.
Has she done an MRI?
That's the next stage. She was asking me, what do I want? It's like, well, I want you to find out what's wrong with my arm. It's like, I know my wife works for you, but I figured she would know what to do. It's like, I want you to fix my arm.
I'm kind of confused as to why she did two, x-rays, and, the next wasn't an MRI instead of an x-ray.
Well, she did one of my neck. Well, the emergency room did one of my shoulder, not my elbow. And she thought that they did one of my elbow also. I was like, no. I figured she would have looked at it, known this too. Apparently, she didn't look at the emergency room's x-rays.
Wow. That's the whole thing. They tell you, we're going to take this, and then we're going to send it to your doctor to look at.
Pretty sure they did too.
I mean, they don't really look at it. I mean, they just kind of, take the x-ray and then send it to the doctor to, make the decision.
The emergency room?
Usually that's what they do.
When I broke my ankle, they didn't do that. I mean, they did send it to them, but they looked at it, knew that I had a broken ankle. But I don't know. The doctor should have looked at my x-ray from the emergency room. I mean, the emergency room did send it to her.
Not ready yet.
To know that there was nothing wrong. I mean, they might have even gotten a big enough shot at the emergency room that it showed my neck. And she was thinking maybe a pinched nerve in my neck. I know what that feels like. Not the same. But I wasn't going to argue with her. Like, at this point, I have no idea what the deal is. It's like, it hurts sometimes just in the elbow. Other times in mostly the shoulder. But also in the elbow. When the shoulder hurts, the elbow hurts. If there's only a single spot to hurt, it would be the elbow. And then that pain would extend out to my fingertip. It's like above my nail. Where my nail grows is where I feel pain. It's kind of weird. If you push on my finger right above where the nail grows, or where the nail is growing, it hurts. Then after that, it'll shoot up to my shoulder. But before, I thought it was going from my shoulder down. But I guess it wasn't. Just whenever it hurts worst, my whole arm hurts. But I was going to go to an orthopedic, which is a bone guy. But I was told not to do that, to go through them. I think it's because she wanted to treat me.
That's interesting since she's not really getting that accomplished.
Well, she's making money off of me, though. It's the same company, too. It's Encompass. The orthopedic is up off of, I want to say Warnell. Holmes. I think it's Holmes. No. Warnell, off 435. You know where that is, right?
Yeah, I know where Holmes is. I'd probably get lost trying to find it. It took me 6 hours to find Worlds of Fun once.
That's easy for me to get to, though. Because I've been there. I got season passes with my sister one year. And I memorized how to get to it. To get on 435 and go up north.
I have no sense of direction, man. I can have a map and still get lost.
From where you are, go down to I'd say 435 south from you. Take a left.
Oh, I'd have no desire to go there anymore. It's too crowded for me.
Depends on the day. On the weekend, yeah. If you go on like a Monday during school season,
A couple of hundred people's too crowded as far as I'm concerned.
if there's a couple hundred people there, you probably wouldn't see anybody. It's just a couple hundred workers that work there.
One person's too many.
Well, I'd hate to go shopping with you then.
Man, I hit the grocery store shopping, and I'm done within 10 minutes of getting in there. I know where everything is. I go,
You are Walter from Jeff Dunham. Get your shit and get out.
pretty much.
I'm going to go ahead and close this. And I'm going to go ahead and stop. Alright. For those of you on the YouTube side, if you guys would like to see more, there's an icon at the top right of the video. The top one is the previous stream. Below that is the builds for season 12 through 14. At the very bottom is the season journey. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys later.